Hey, baby. I don't mean to bother you, but can I borrow you for a few minutes? I promise I'll let you get back to whatever you're working on. I've been thinking a lot, and I kind of have a few things that I just want to tell you. You remember Britney, right? Best friend since college. Yeah, you remember when we went out to lunch last week? And we were gone for a couple hours, a little bit longer than I thought we'd be gone, but we were talking for a while. Well, what I didn't tell you when I got home was maybe the depth of our conversation. She said some things that I needed to think over. I needed to process them and figure out if there was any truth to what she was saying. And considering I'm sitting down with you now, I would say that I have come to a conclusion. I've known this girl for years, and she knows me better than anyone else in my world, aside of you. But more importantly, she knows who I was before you. We were talking, and just out of the blue, she asked how you made me feel. No, of course I didn't say anything bad. What would I be able to say? What, that you don't put your shoes away when you get home? Oh, whatever. That's all right. But I told her that you were kind and that you were a good man and you make me smile when I'm down, and you hold me when I need it, and you lull me to sleep on those rough nights. You make me feel warm, and you make me happy. And she looked at me and she told me that since meeting you, that is the happiest that she has ever seen me. And I'll be honest, I didn't really know what to say. I mean, this girl is basically my sister. If someone's gonna know anything about me, it's gonna be her. And her saying that put a lot of things into perspective. A lot of things that I didn't realize. They kind of came crashing down on me. And I'll be honest, I started to cry. I didn't know how to respond. You came into my life and you didn't just shake it up. You crumbled everything that I knew to be the truth, and you threw it away, and you helped me rebuild. And what we rebuilt it was healthy. It was based out of love. was the exact opposite of my childhood. And one day I will tell you about that. When I think you're ready. But when I met you and me being kind of the control freak that I am, for the first time I felt uneasy. Just looking at you, it was like you saw right through me. And I'd say looking back at you, it felt the same. You were just a good person, a good man, looking for love, trying to find their way in the world. No different than I. And I was working on so many different things when we met. And I didn't know if I was ready to give all of this a shot. I didn't know if I could let someone in again. If I could trust someone again. But with you, it wasn't like that at all. I mean, I thought these things, but that's not what ended up happening. It just kind of happened. All of those late nights that we stayed up, talking and joking and playing games, talking about the future, our goals, our dreams, trivial stuff like your favorite color, my favorite type of music. And I'd never been interested in any of that. Before you, I didn't see the point. People were only a distraction to me, and I thought that they were something to stand in the way of my career. I've never been good at small talk. You know, I like to talk about these deep things and try to find the meaning when there might not even be any. You know, what is the point of life? Why are we here? What is our purpose? What can we do? What should we do? And you were just as patient as ever. Just sitting there and letting me ramble on and on and on, and I'm sorry. I'm sure I talked your ear off many nights. But you just sat there and you smiled at me and you made me feel so warm. You cared. And you listened. And when I felt like I was alone, it didn't take a lot to remind me that I wasn't. Just looking at you and seeing you smile right back at me, because my goodness, you light up my world when you walk in it. You kind of live here now, but just seeing you, your smile, hearing your laugh, feeling your arms around me when I play with your hair at night, and I just hold you, and we just kind of mumble at each other like nothing even matters. She was right. She was right. And I hate it. But I love it 100 times more. I'm terrified. I was then, and I'll be honest, I still am. It's not easy to be vulnerable. It never is. It's not easy to trust someone when so many people have proven that you're really good at trusting the wrong people. But I think you're different. And obviously, something about me feels that you're different because she saw that before I did. And I don't always know how to tell you how I feel. When I poke you sometimes just randomly and you think I'm just being annoying. I'm just saying that I love you. I don't know the words. And when I kiss you on your forehead late at night after you go to sleep, you're so peaceful. And again, it's just me saying I love you. I didn't know how to say it. When you come to me upset and hot and angry and irritated, and you just sit down with me and hold my hands and look into my eyes, I just want to protect you. I just want to take care of you. I just want to see you smile again. I want to give you the world because that's what you deserve. I just want to kiss you every day and tell you everything will be all right. I want to love you and hold on to you as long as you'll let me. I want to thank your parents for helping you become the wonderful man that you are today. You know, sometimes I think about the future and it makes me nervous, really nervous, because I don't have all of the answers. I have very few. And then I look at you and it doesn't even matter. And I tell you and you say that everything will be okay and we'll figure it out together. And you're right. We will. Together. I love you. That was my realization. So, I'm sorry if it was kind of melodramatic. It's just something that I needed to tell you. Yeah. I love you. I love you too.